Okay, so if you can, let's watch it on our phone.
Okay, I'll get my phone on.
Yeah, see, it shows up as Honey's personal meeting room.
Ah,
That's what I,
shut up.
okay. And let me see. See, I want to have like a manager who does this for me. I don't want to, it's too,
Okay. So, yeah, that's being live streamed. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna tell people, please hold. We're having our usual um
usual problem. Yeah, stream key, stream health. Don't remember how to get it to work here. Yeah, because we're live already, and there's 67 viewers watching us and laughing, I'm sure.
they
Hi,
can see
guys.
us. I can't, no, because it says live in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but the one that I opened up is a different live.
So they can see us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's something wrong there.
Okay.
So,
So what do we do?
um, I don't remember how to fix it.
Okay, go back to Zoom. It has to be in Zoom the problem.
Yeah, there's got to be a place. No,
Okay, so right now you're in YouTube Studios or just YouTube?
we're on YouTube right now.
Okay, so maybe go back to YouTube Studio. Because the problem is there, it's somewhere. We're just missing it by one hair.
I know it's that we're not connecting.
Okay.
Let me look.
So
We see you, we hear you.
Oh,
Oh, we love you guys. Yeah, it says excellent. I mean, maybe we should just go with that, but I don't like doing it that way. I wish it would work the right way.
yeah, but what is the right way? The right way seems insane.
I know.
Or it's us the problem. Again, it's one hair. But all these chats that I'm reading, is that on this one that you're on that people can see us, or on the other one?
On the other one. So there's 77 people wondering where we are right now. So
Okay,
I'm going to
cool.
delete this one, the one that I created before.
So what do I say? Should I say just go on Honey's channel?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it in capital. Sorry, Femi. Go to Honey. We are freak channel.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
So,
God. Error sending message. It's not
oh,
letting me send it. Error
because I
sending
deleted the
message.
whole thing.
Okay, do it. Oh
Okay.
my God. Hold
So
on, hold on,
I'm going to
hold on.
turn YouTube Studio off. Okay, guys. Sorry. We are a mess. We do this every time. Okay.
Look.
So, um, we do have, yeah, I removed it. So we're
Oh,
actually
that's
in
why I
there.
can't do it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we got 120 people waiting for us to get it together. All right. So here we are. We love you guys. Thank you for being patient.
Yes.
Someday we will figure it out how to do it properly. I really don't want to get StreamYard. I don't want to pay for it, but I might do it just so that we can do this in an easier way. So anyway, we're going to talk about the Golden Dome today.
Yes.
I almost forgot what we were talking about. So we wanted to talk about everything that's happening with the monetary system. And the Golden Dome is being touted as something that keeps missiles out. And I'm like, no. And how many billions of dollars is this supposed to cost? I think 175 billion.
Wow.
So let's actually tune into what is the Golden Dome that Trump is talking about.
Sorry, I just because we're all reorganized. I had to find the new chat so I
Yeah,
can
here it
read
is.
people. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So, what is the actual Golden Dome? Because I get it's the financial system. And whenever I try and help the financial system like come together and work better and where is it and let's get it going and all that kind of stuff, it always looks like a big golden parachute, which was on that thumbnail. So I will put the thumbnail on the front of this live later.
because it was beautiful, yes.
Yeah, I spent a long time working on that.
All right, so Sunshine, what I get for your question about what exactly is the dome. So we have three cards. So we got the Page of Pineapples that's coming in. So that is a breath of fresh air. It's a rebirth, one of high hopes, holding a gold coin, a dome in his hand. It's a new beginning, one of high hopes. There where humanity now has the higher ground at warring because we are holding Gaia in our hands in the 11 portal, making plans for our new rebirth.
Hmm.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. So
Yes.
is it the basically light codes of the new financial system, the quantum system?
I'm going to ask Aurélien for that. Yes, I think there's more to it. But Aurélien, come online, beautiful stallion. You know we love you running fast towards that sunset, that sun. It's a yes. Is there any way we are wrong? Changing gears, changing channels? Nope.
Well, I mean, I've been
It's
looking
a
at it
yes.
for years. So,
Hmm.
and it doesn't just cover the US. It's for everyone.
It's for the, yes, it's for like Gaia, it's for the simulation.
Yeah. So
Planet ship Earth the
everybody,
world over. Yes.
yeah, it's the return of power to the people.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
anyway, thank you guys.
For
Thank you
your
for the
patience.
patience. Tech is like so challenging right now. So what else do you want to ask about the new system? A lot of people have a lot of questions.
Mhm.
We did go through the sequence of events, and it looks like we're pretty close to some of those big events happening.
Yes.
Yeah. As
Yes.
far as yeah, like arrests and governments toppling and military takeover. And, it's already been going on, but we get to see it publicly.
And it's accelerated right now. And what I love, Honey Bunny, beautiful golden family, is also we've heard the expression, the storm is coming, the storm is here. But when we look upon that, I took notes about this because the storm is before the sun. Like that movie, everyone has seen it, The Perfect Storm, with that boat and then the storm and the hurricane. And, like that's what the storm is, right? But what I got is in Norse, this storm before the sun would mean Ragnarök. I think I said it right. Ragnarök. In Hindu, it would be Kali Yuga ending.
Oh, yeah.
In alchemy, it would mean nigrado, which means the black stage before the gold appears. So all this time that us, well, white hats, you know, whether we be like, boots on the ground, boots in the ether and all that, working for the good, talking about the perfect storm, the storm is here. And this is what it is. Everything is so agitated right now because then the sun appears. And that's the golden era.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to add. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So true. So true. We're in the middle of it right now.
Mm.
So there's a lot of things happening in sequence. People are asking, so in the sequence of events, when will the jubilee appear? I think it'll appear as the old system. It'll be at the same time that they say we're bringing in a new financial system, and everything, all the debts will be erased from the old system. And we're not going to do it that way anymore. I feel like it'll be pretty much immediate, as
Well,
soon
it's
as that
funny that
event happens. Yeah.
well, it's funny that you say that because these three cards fell on the floor before I flipped my hair, and we did have the King of Financiers, something very tangible right here, where everything happens really fast in our direction. Can you see, like, say, like rapid fire? It's a
Ooh,
fire element, and then we end with truth, justice, its karmic punch, and a rebalancement. This is beautiful. We got pentacles, we got wands, we got swords. So we got grounded, we got fire element, and we got also news and intellect that is there. So I say a big yes, honey bunny.
nice. That's really
Yes.
good. Yeah, that's going to be really helpful for everybody.
And
And
then
we
we're
will,
crossing the
oh,
portal.
oh,
The
perfect.
1111 portal, graduation, marriage, celebration. Sorry to
Nice.
interrupt.
That's okay. That's great. Um,
Hair flip.
so some people are saying, I'm hearing that Trump will not finish his term. I get that he will. I get that he
Yeah.
will, but it'll be in a different way, you know, because he'll be head of the military. Now, there is a point where he may be slightly unwell for a little time, I think, because they kind of want to take him out of the line of fire. That's what it feels like.
Yes, and let's not forget there's more than one Trump, huh?
Oh, at least
Okay,
six.
there's
Yeah.
many. I get a yes, he's going to finish it, however it looks. There is no way that after all this hard work, that all of us, him, everyone who works around him, for the light, for the good, for a restoration, to come here and play small parts and not finish what he was meant to do. Gaia is supporting it for me. So he's going to finish it however it looks like, whether it be his goal, the message, restoration. That's going to end. It's going to finish it. So I say
Well,
yes, he's going to finish his term. Yes, yes, yes.
yeah. Yeah. And as far as so people are asking about med beds as well.
Yes, of course.
And
Popular.
med beds feel like they'll come out right along with the quantum financial system, but they're going to be kind of different at first than we think. Like it feels like the public will get different versions of them, almost like they'll be more broken up.
You mean like the Medbeds?
Yeah, like the public
Hmm.
may not be ready to accept, oh, get into this pod and I don't really feel like it's a pod. It feels more like a Star Trek medical room, you know?
Hmm.
But I feel like it won't necessarily look like a med bed to the public at first.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like what we are seeing to looking in sci-fi movie, like the Aliens
Mhm.
movie and all that, where they have the med bands. But there's different kinds of med bands, and it's all
Mhm.
frequencies. Some is sonar, some is plasma, like gelatine.
Yeah.
And I saw another one to me that was like an old-fashioned tanning bed, which I have in my basement. But instead of like the neons for giving me a tan, they were full of colors like crystals. So there's many of them, and I think that there's also some that carry all of them. But there's different also things like Honey says. I think there's smaller devices, and there's a lot right now on the market or unleashed to us before those things come out. They do exist, but there's a lot. It's about frequency. And I think by the time that they are unrolled, like what you say, like Stargate or Star Trek, and it's like a whole room of a healing thing. Many of us are gonna like be able to heal ourselves on our own by then, and we can just use to interact with that frequency technology
Mhm.
to like make things maybe like even more special, like perhaps age regressal and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yes, it's actually beautiful. It is a thing, and it won't be that long.
No. And it feels like, so think about it, you guys have been thinking about this forever, right?
Mm,
And you've probably prepped for the RV to happen. You have projects that you may want to be doing. So if you're doing that kind of thing, you'll probably get into a more advanced thing faster
mm,
because you'll be ready. Now, when you think about somebody that's your relative that is just waking up,
mm.
will they be ready for that? Or would they be ready for a lot of like advancement, but not necessarily a super spacey thing that
Yeah.
they could be afraid of? So I think that's important to remember. What perspective does the person who's engaging with it have? We may have things that are more advanced and we may share them with other timelines, but it really depends on the person. Are they ready for that? Just like, everybody was afraid of the internet when it was going to happen. A lot of people are still afraid of AI. So if somebody's afraid of AI, are they going to be willing to get into some sort of machine that's going to anti-age them for 30 years? No, probably not.
Yes.
They're not going to be ready. So keep that in mind when, you'll probably do something much faster than somebody who has just started to wake up. Yeah. Unless they're
Absolutely.
really in need and, they almost get like pushed into it. And then it would probably just fix what they actually have. And then that's it.
Hmm.
So, yeah, just keep in mind the different perspectives of different people.
Yes,
Um,
because it's like an onion or a Russian doll thing, right? There's more than just one truth. There's so many different like attributes that are here, and this is a simulation. So, like we look at the med bands and healing frequency, it's a very much like intelligence that is not organic. How do you interface with it? Are you judging it? Are you seeing it as something nefarious or good? Or do you see it that by interacting, if I elevate my frequency, I can interact with intelligence, whether it be sentient or not, which it's not, you can actually like double trouble, double pleasure, and help to raise. Because again, I keep coming back to this, my beautiful family. We're in a simulation. It's
mhm.
organic, but it's a simulation. So that means it's intelligent. We are sentient, but we're not the only one within the simulation. We have to interact.
Yeah, we have to
Ah,
interact. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
There you
absolutely. So, Carrie's asking, is there
go.
anything happening? Yeah, is there anything happening on July 4th this year. I feel like there's a surprise coming on the 4th of July. I don't get that we're supposed to know what it is because we would wreck it if we did.
I get a big fat yes to this, and let's not forget, I love the 4th of July, but I'm Canadian, so you know.
Yeah,
But if I was
yeah.
American, I'd be very, very, because I resonate as an American. I know it's funny, but I love American patriots. When I grow up, that's what I'm gonna be.
Aw, yeah.
But it's a yes, and you're right. We're not necessarily made to know. But 4th of July, there's going to be more disclosure here. I'm seeing off
Hmm.
world. And in that, we're going back to healing technologies. There's something there. And I'm going to leave it at there because I'm actually opening up Pandora's box by saying that if I'm not, yeah. It's good.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
really good.
Feels good. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of see. And I feel like there'll be a lot of lead up to that as well. Um, I feel like a lot of us have started to meet our cosmic cousins. Um, so somebody's asking about that. Yeah.
If
So if somebody is like 84 and having a hard time with their body, there will be ways to help with that.
yes,
So, whether here's the thing, you guys, whether there's a med bed right now or there's other things, there are ways to help with it. Actually, right now, there's so many new things happening.
so
Some doctor
many.
has, yeah, so many things. And we're not doctors and we're not claiming any medical things, but
Nope.
there have been a lot of new discoveries, and I tend to share them on Telegram. Things about the spine, things about, and then there's also all these other things that have been suppressed for a long time that are not really suppressed anymore. So keep that in mind. There's a lot you can do right now. Is there any news on XRP?
See, I never
So,
look into that, so I'm gonna let you, and I'll let Aurelie swing. Yay, nay.
okay. So there's a lot of news on XRP. There is something going on with X and XRP. Um, there's lots of systems being put in place. They're about to become a bank. Okay. So keep in mind that IC is the gold backed system, the way it's going to be exchanged through the banks. I still think we're going to have some paper money for a while. So I don't think
The
people could
juggling, the
handle it.
switch. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think they
Yeah.
could handle it if we didn't. Um, and I think also people will carry around little pieces maybe of silver or gold, even.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
those will be redeemed as money as well.
Because what I
So now go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Because what I got right now as you were speaking, and I think this is a beautiful topic to slow things down. Please be kind and rewind, like the video stores from the 80s. Rewind your VHS cassette. What you were saying right there, like money will have its place in the in between with the transfer. Because the thing is that money has been worshipped. It's almost like a religion. Too many. I'm not saying to us, Femi, but it's what made this simulation move around. So, like they worship it. It's like a god, right? So you remove it all in one shot. It's almost like someone who's on medicine for pain, and then you cut cold turkey. What happens? They have an epileptic seizure, they convulse. So you have to have it gradually. So instead of having your big dosage of what you've been taking for years, you start going a little less day by day until you get off it, wing off it. That's what I got as an image. Funny, what says you?
No, I agree. Yeah. I don't
It
think we'll use
was,
money after a while,
no,
but we'll be so abundant during this time, we'll create all kinds of things
yes.
and people will start to feel abundant. And then they'll realize, oh, I don't actually need money anymore. And we'll kind of stop using it before we even run out of it.
It's a
That's what I
chain.
get.
It's a
Yeah.
shackle.
Well, it was
Ball and
created.
chain.
Yeah, it was created for slavery. It was created to take over. It became the master.
So this is what's going on with money. It keeps everyone stressed out, okay, with the Nine of Swords. So of the mind, it's like a sword, it's a metal and all that. And you're in bed, do I have enough? Can I pay my bills, all that? And people are really bored with the subject right now because they could be meditating on finances of cash, on paper money, right? Which there's a word for that. What is it again? Paper money is
Fiat.
called fiat.
Fiat.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes. But something else is coming, guys. Look at the fourth cup. So if you're focused at lack of paying bills and all that and not sleeping, and you're focused on the not haves, you might be missing the memo here coming from the universe. And do you want to know what the memo is? Let's
Yeah.
make my hair move because it's a good one. Self-made, sovereign, independent, needing nothing to lord over humanity.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Meow.
Yeah. I love that. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we need, is to let go of that idea. Because you guys are beings of light, creating things made of light,
Yes.
you know? So, silver, somebody's asking about silver. So, I believe that silver will reach the same price as gold and then go
Yes.
beyond.
Yes.
Yeah. It won't go way beyond the price of gold. They'll both go up, but silver will eventually be worth more than gold. Um, and I still am tapping into that $18,000 an
Ellie.
ounce. Yeah, price.
But what I get about silver also is that it's a conduit of energy. Okay,
Hmm.
this is why I've said this before. All the mystics were decked out in silver. In the days past, we ate with silver utensils. It has a frequency. It cleanses, it de-germ,
Yeah,
purifies, cleanses. Yeah.
yeah,
And this is why, it has such a strong frequency. So I feel that as Gaia's children, us, Golden Family, humanity, okay, as we raise our frequency, silver raises. What has happened? It did raise, then it dropped, but look around what has happened recently. We talked about Mexico, we talked about Israel and all that, and the frequency of the collective had dropped. Silver dropped. That's what I'm noticing as we raise as a one, silver rises.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is what I feel. Yeah.
Well, and I think XLM will like basically be lined up next to XRP
Okay.
and become the silver pathway and then the gold pathway um, for money
Okay, apparently it's
exchange.
a yes. I'm a babe in the woods when you speak because I have no idea what you just said. But Aurelie says, yes, Honey Bunny
Yeah,
is right.
yeah.
She's always right.
No, I'm
To me,
not,
you are.
but
To me,
yeah,
you are. Yes, yes, yes,
thank
yes.
you. Um, yeah, I think a lot of people. So let's ask this question.
Honey, do you have a super chat button for lives?
I don't even know how to do
Oh,
that, you guys. So maybe I'll
oh.
figure that out next time. Yeah, thank you. If you want to send me a coffee, you can do that. If you want to send um Richard
Yum
anything,
yum bubble gum.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Booby, thank you. Femi, hit the button. Thank you, Booby. Booby is
Okay.
Carrie. Yes.
So um there's a lot of questions in here. So there's a lot of people that are basically really having a hard time.
Yes, I know
And
that.
They're not
Yes.
just having like they're having a hard time emotionally, having a hard time monetarily, and it's always about what is the wound, right? What's the wound that they haven't
Mm.
healed yet? And that really is where everything comes from. So if they have a wound about money, because money's just energy, and actually it's mostly paper, right? It's either paper or it's numbers on a screen. So why can't we have more of it?
It's a voucher.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even real, right? Once it's backed by gold, it'll be more real, but it's right now, it's just total baloney, right? So thinking that you're lacking, you will continue to lack. And there's a thing going on right now where people, like, say they're a people pleaser. They're people pleasing and stressing themselves out to the max right now.
And getting sick.
Yeah, they're getting sick, there's trauma, whatever it is that they're doing. So there's lots of different things. There's a lack of self-love. There's a lack of being seen. You don't want to be seen. There's the money issue. There's all these issues, right? But whatever your biggest issue is, it is right. It's screaming right now.
It's howling like a werewolf.
Yeah. And
Can I
that's
add
because it's
something,
time to
honey?
heal. Go ahead.
Because this, I'm about to forget it, and you brought
No, do
something
it.
very
Do
good,
it.
and I'd love to share to you, Femi. So, like Honey was sharing, like money, basically, it's a voucher and it's an energy, and if you feel that you have a lack of, you attract a lack of. This is true again, full circle. Kind rewind. We are in a simulation. I'm gonna give you one of Uncle Freaky's personal tricks. Whenever because I have distilled water and therefore I put Celtic salt in it and blip blap bloop. But when I pour it to put into my coffee machine, I will grab my water, say cup. I say this 3 times each: love, 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 abundance, abundance, abundance. That I put into my coffee machine. I do the same with everything that I drink or touch. I will say love and abundance.
Mhm.
And that creates a frequency. This love flapping these lips is like magic. Whatever comes out of here, love, you do like so, and you're able to like create weaves and bring attention to you in the way you desire. So simple. It's like going to the gym. Like not everyone wants to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Some people just want to like, exercise it. But that's what it is. It has to be like something that you keep up with, right? Like a schedule, or for the lack of a better word, or something you do repeatedly. So start
Mhm.
doing that. Just grab your water and abundance, abundance, abundance. Threes are magic for Uncle Richie right here: mind, body, spirit, the Holy Trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So another question keeps popping up in here about age.
H.
So if you're 80 years old and you want to stay here and experience what's happening, then you will.
Yes.
And the most important thing is to stop worrying about it, because when you worry about it, you're installing more trauma and more programming about the age. Because we
Yes.
used to live to be 1,000 years old.
Hmm.
Okay. So your body's already crystalline. Your body can be healed. And don't be dependent on something outside completely, because you can do a lot yourself. And then, yes, there will be lots of frequency machines, there will be med beds, there will be all of those things. But remember that you have the power to consistently shift every day, just like Richard is saying, love and abundance into his coffee cup. have a mantra and basically say, I'm healthy, I'm happy, and I'm abundant. And start saying things and creating your world and feeling better. And then when things present themselves, do them if you feel good
Yes.
about them. Yeah.
And if at first it's hard, babies, like let's use the old expression. We don't have to believe it, but so that we could like put our mind's eye onto something. Fake it till you make it. Okay. So I want to make it, so I don't believe it. I'm gonna say it. Abundance, abundance. And very shortly you're making it. It's not like in a year or so. It's like with routine. Thank you. One of our sister said the word I couldn't find routine. I now need to go back a little bit back in the past, honey. You said something about we are crystalline.
Yeah.
Crystalline. This is true. And what happens in these days now in moment as we've turned crystalline, there is a lot of the past that will come up. Let's think about almost like what is it when you want to pee and you can't because you got salt in your urethra? Stones, kidney stones, right? I mean, so we're crystalline, but if we haven't like dealt with, you're laughing at me. If we haven't dealt with like the unresolved
Example,
things,
that's
it
so
could be
funny.
like that's like in
Yeah.
block stuff. Does
Yeah.
that make
Block
sense?
stuff.
Because how yourself just said like, because I've had kidney stones, huh? Oh yes. I wish it on no one on the planet, not even the worst devil enemy. Well, maybe him, yes, but it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And if you're not motivated right now, relax because it's never been so apparent that astrology is being used by the universe to shift the energies. And we're in Mercury retrograde right now until the 20th. And ooh, it is barking. Like the outside
Ow!
world is in craziness. Yeah, it's crazy. So take it easy. You're not forced. We're
Yeah,
not in a race
good.
here right now. We're not. So just relax. Yeah.
Yeah, kidney stones are so bad. I remember when I had it because I adopted an old friend. I love to love, right? So, oh, poor you. Like she needed a house, so okay, I'll adopt you. And oh, the energy got bad, and she started getting in between me and my mom. And then my cats started hissing at each other. My plants started dying, and it was just a bad energy. And I couldn't pee for 1 week.
Oh my
Do you
God.
know how painful that is?
That's
I'm
so
drinking
bad.
water, water, because I gotta pee. And I was like, I don't know, like, I'm surprised, like, I'm shocked I didn't die, but eventually it popped. I kicked her out of the house and I healed. But see, I was carrying a stress in me.
Yeah.
And I felt someone was taking control of my home, my casa, my sanctuary. And like a dog, a male dog who pees on his turf, someone else was peeing on mine. And I felt that's what happened. I couldn't pee. Do you see? Crazy, huh?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So,
A
again,
week
guys,
was,
in Alive, you get to know a lot more about Uncle Freaky. All right. Where else do we want to go?
there was something in here that somebody asked. Oh, so somebody keeps track of the Schumann. I've totally lost where their message was, but basically what they want to know is what is the other energy that has come in to the Schumann.
There's
So
a new. Okay. So,
there's a new energy that showed up, and
mm,
I have an idea what it is, but let's ask the cards because we haven't used the cards much.
I feel it's a new Gaia that's in town. Is that because yeah, it feels
Yeah,
like,
it feels like a new fractal. It feels like joy to me. Like,
oh my God, guys, you can't make this up. Remember earlier at the beginning, I pulled 3 cards. I shuffled my cards, and the same 3 came in the same
crazy.
position. King of Pentacles of abundance, something that is grounded and tangible. Gaia. Fast moving, rapid fire in our direction with fire. So we got earth, fire, and now we got air. Justice and its karmic punch to rebalance. I pulled these three cards half an hour ago for a different question, but here we go again. Same position. Amazing.
So
So,
amazing.
what does that mean? Okay, this is well calculated. It feels, you said a different fractal of Gaia has
Yeah,
come
like a
home.
big fractal, but it feels like joy. Like it feels like
It's
happiness. Yeah.
ready to birth and ground for her children.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
holding space for us to
I love Gaia.
basically
Gaia is
get across the
gorgeous.
finish line.
Let me go get, I was told to grab some pro cards. So
Okay.
just before we move on to the next question, beautiful, sexy, Penny. I need, well, I say one, it could be more. Let's see what manifestations. All right, so what does that
Mhm.
mean? Turn dreams, my babies, into reality through focused effort and determination. Actions create tangibles, the King of Pentacles, results. Wow. And then you
Mhm.
got magic. Believe in the magic of possibilities and unexpected joys. It adds wonder and excitement to life. Now, sorry, honey, I need to have a third one. It's called harmony. Seek balance in all aspects of your life. Harmony will bring you peace and stability. So, in regards to Gaia and this new aspect, it's manifestation, it's magic, and it's harmony. Yes, she came from a journey. There's something, there was
Mhm.
stress with the old version of Gaia because she was very vavavoom. She always presented herself to me as Farrah Fawcett because that's what I relate to as beauty. So she showed me as that. But there was oh my gosh, purpose. Yeah, so there's something bigger here. And I think the other version needs a holiday, honey.
Well, and I feel like that other version actually left a while ago, you know? When moved into the fifth density, she left. And there was somebody channeling about it the other day, and they called it the Earth Goddess. And
Okay,
the Earth Goddess left around December, January of 2025. And that's when I said we came into the fifth density.
okay.
Um, so basically, that part of her went off to heal,
Yes.
and she got a big fractal, and she's been getting more and more and more fractals.
The cold.
Yeah, the pine cone. Just like we've been getting more and more fractals. So
Do you want to
she just
re-explain
got
the
in a
fact?
new one, and it actually feels like the old one is also coming back, healed.
That's what it is.
She's healed. Yep.
Manifestation, magic, harmony. Yes.
Yep.
Did you
So,
want to? Yes.
well, I just want to mention, you guys, to remember manifestation is massive when it comes to your words and your thoughts. So
Mm.
thoughts create things. So if you're only seeing the bad stuff, if you're only seeing people that are having a hard time, then you're going to be having more of a hard time.
Yes.
It's really important that you say, well, they're here. They've chosen that experience right now. They're learning something, and I'm sending them love. And I know that the world is bright and it's getting better every day.
Yeah.
Because if you wallow with them, you're not pulling them
Lowering.
up. Yeah, you're coming down. And it's important to remember that because we are manifesting faster than ever right now.
And that's the same for what we watch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What we put our attention to, whether it be like news or media or guys, I used to love horror movies. I can't watch them anymore.
No, I don't like them.
You never liked them.
No, I never liked them.
It's a never-ending story.
Yes.
Ah.
So somebody's asking about Three Eye Atlas.
We love Three Eye Atlas. What
Yeah,
would you
I
like
feel
to
like
know?
some really good stuff's going to come at the end of March with Three Eye Atlas.
We haven't looked in a while.
Uh-uh. Let's ask if we're going to get like a bigger hint about ET contact or interdimensional contact at the end of March. Like, is that going to be likely?
It's already there.
Yeah.
You
I
have
know.
an eye to see, right? But let's see. All right. Farrah Fawcett's, I mean Dolly Parton's, the world card. Off-world beings is the subject. Then, in a time where people have to hold on to themselves because they feel safer and safe, but the Four of Pentacles is ground yourself, hold the line. The off-worlders or there, hold the line, hold your frequency, ground yourself.
Mhm.
Because yes, they are coming, but see, this is it. They're not coming like rapid fire in the sense of like, all the doomsday like talk was coming, like they're coming to invade. No, they have their hearts, their emotions on their sleeve, and they are watching humanity's like awakening. So this one is going to say like, okay, so they've raised up to 67, 73%. I now know how to move in order to bring myself to their vision. Do you see? They have a lot of heart. They're empathic. They care about humanity. We are family. So the
Yes.
answer is yes, and you send I get April, the fourth month of the year.
Yeah.
You said the end of March, it's one of the same. Yeah.
Mhm. Fun. Fun. Yeah, and interdimensionals too. And there was something that happened to somebody the other day, and it was like a child, and they got scratched. And this scratch was actually from an elemental being and a kind of like a animal from like another realm.
That had
Um, Claws, but also like really
yeah.
long, almost like a beaver kind of thing, but like a weird version. Um, and that child got kind of poisoned by that
Hmm.
and then had to be healed. And so they were. But we're starting to interact a lot. And oh, what are you asking?
No, because I'm asking questions in my head while you were speaking. Because I had to know this beaver, and I knew it wasn't nefarious. So I said, "Was it
No,
nefarious?" And it went to a no. It's almost like we
it
all
was
love
like an
cats.
accident.
But I kiss my cats on the lips. I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna go wash my. They're so cute. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm like Pepe Le Pew in Bugs Bunny. Going after the black cat. Like, oh, je t'aime, mon amour. I love you. I love. I can't help myself. But if my cat scratches me and I don't wash it, I get infected. That's what I got from your beaver. That's what I was
Yeah,
asking. Yeah.
yeah. It was accidental. The beaver
It
didn't mean.
was.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, um, so people are asking, what about copper? I
Copper is
think,
amazing. I wear copper.
yeah, and I think it's
You
going
wear
to
copper.
be, yeah, more and more and more prevalent. So it'll be all, think about the metals. in general. All the soft metals are beneficial to humanity, all of them. Now, they're all going to be worth a lot,
Yes.
and they're also all going to be used frequently. Yeah.
And there's also a
So,
brother Vaughn who does a lot of copper jewelry.
yeah, he's actually
Vaughn,
making,
yeah.
I just sent him some stones and he's going to make me a silver.
I gotta contact him. I was talking to Kerry Booby, and he's making her something crazy as a pendulum. I haven't seen it yet, but that's like, okay, now I gotta contact Vaughn. Like, I gotta control myself and not say the word turquoise and let him go with what he feels about me. But I can't wait. I'm gonna do that right
Well,
after this live,
I
unless
didn't
he's
let him. I
here.
just sent the things that I wanted. So I didn't,
Sasquatch people, sea turtle,
yay.
woo!
Okay. So yeah, copper is one of the precious metals.
We love copper.
Um, can you stop manifesting something that you've already manifested? Yes. Just say, I'm canceling
Okay,
that
yeah.
and I want this instead. And then you have to train yourself to think about the other thing and really believe that you're bringing it
Reprogramming.
in. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. And it's not always easy, guys, huh? Because we were all
Uh-oh.
kind of programmed, whether it be by our parents, society, school system, and all that. But we are the ones who are stepping up. And we are like back in Gaia. She stepped up, we're stepping up. So we're not going to make her ashamed. So we break the codes of illusions that no longer serve. And we're going to ride this fire horse.
Yes. Yeah. Amelia says clear cancel. I totally agree. Yeah.
Amelia, my niece.
Yes, Amelia, your niece.
Hi, baby. I didn't see you. I love you. Uncle Freaky loves you.
There was somebody talking about what Amelia says. She's not in here. She's probably helping someone, healing someone.
She's always healing. She's such a
Mhm.
healer. We love her.
Yes.
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 Absolutely. Um,
Yeah, it's
fear will manifest. So don't do it because it's thoughts.
and a lot of people are commenting on like movies and scary movies. Like it's just that I was born in 1970, right? So like I saw the rise of the slasher flicks. And to me as a rebel, it's like, oh my God, it was like the closest thing to something that was suppressed, like porn. So it was part of my era, right? Like a roller coaster was the birth. And I loved them, but I did not love it for the killing of anyone. I always saw myself as the romantic, the Knight of Cups that would go to save the demoiselle in need, and I'm coming into mine, and and I was like 9 years old, right? And I had this big fantasy of saving the beautiful woman and carrying her away like a Prince Charming, and but until I realized that these movies were actually built on
Nasty
actual
stuff.
things, and
Yeah.
then the party was over.
Yeah. Ruined it. So, what are signs to look out for that we're manifesting and it's actually being manifested? So, I would say reframe the question. Know that the universe will take care of it for you. Know that signs will show up that lead you to the next step that you need to be taking to
Hmm.
have it manifest for you. So one day I was really annoyed. I was in, I was in charge of dealing with all of the stuff on the front end of a huge store. And I was in there counting money with the money machine, and doing all this stuff, right? And I was really irritated. I was really done with this job, right? So I said to the universe, I'm like, listen, I'm done. I asked you a week ago. I want to out of this job. I need you to find me a job that is making me more money and it's easier because it was a really intense job that I was doing. So one day I get called to the front end and I'm helping a customer. And she goes through and she says, "Oh, yeah, well, I just quit my job and it was such a bummer because I was making more than I was making um, a year and I'm feeling sad about it or whatever." And she was buying fish. I remember that. So, anyway, I went ahead and said, "Oh, well, I'm going to go apply for that job." So I did, and I got it. And that was what the universe did for me. So
Hmm.
think about that. And it was a huge increase in pay, and it was a very easy job to do.
Yeah.
So I got exactly what I asked for. And I was very intense about it because I was cranky because the last time I asked, I wasn't intense about it. And
Hmm.
I got it and I paid attention to the sign. And I went and did the thing that I was asked to be doing, which was to go apply for the job.
Wow, I
So,
love that.
yeah, it really isn't that hard if you just, you know, if you just follow the signs.
The thing is about manifestation, honey bunny, like as you're talking about your the fish is fresh in season story. I always ask for high intensity since I was a child. Like I want spotlights, and I got everything I want in. From a hairdresser to doing hair shows on stage, to traveling, to being a model, to traveling the world, to being an actor. Like I got exactly what I was like fantasizing about. So it does work, you
Totally.
know. But then you got to regroup. And someone said, can we change or stop a manifestation that we created earlier? That was 10 minutes ago, I think. I don't remember who asked that question. But yes, if you don't like what you manifested in your earlier times, you could absolutely like cut the cord of
Yeah.
manifestation, I guess, for lack of a better
Cancel,
word.
cancel that
Cancel,
manifestation.
cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Cancel it.
yeah.
And if you keep asking and it's not working for you, then you're hanging on to it too hard. You're not trusting the universe. You gotta let it be brought in for you. Attract it. Be the magnet. And then don't be afraid when it comes to time to doing something about it. That's the
Yes,
thing. A lot of people get the sign. Like the sign for me was to go apply for the job. If I didn't go apply for the job, I wasn't gonna, nothing would have happened.
yes. Blip, blap,
Right? And a
blue.
lot
Yeah.
of people ignore the sign. And then you don't get what you want, and then you're angry about it, but you
And then you
ignored the sign.
loop and
Yeah.
repeat and angry. Yeah.
And you didn't want to go do, oh, I don't know if I can go apply for that job right now. Oh, I'm busy, or you bypass it. You find a reason not to do it, and then the opportunity slips away. And it was created just for you and given to you in this little package. And if you
Wow.
ignore it, then it doesn't happen.
There's a life lesson right there, what you said, honey. Huh? It's like people who say, oh, it's November on my New Year's Eve or day, like I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna drink better, but you're pushing it back. You're not proactive. I think that's what the message we're saying. I have something here for Mary Jones. I love it because I see you. Yes, Richard Dragons. Baby, dragons are my alley. So all you gotta do, baby, is like really ask and focus and pay attention because you obviously have a connection to dragons. I see one white one blue one orange one in the background. So you do have a connection to, but there's something different with you, huh? It's with the dragons. So how do you communicate? Ask your higher self, talk to your dragons in your head, out loud. And what I find is you can ask before going to sleep, present yourself to me. Dragons, this is a thing a lot of people don't know. But when you connect with them, find me some gold. Dragons love to swim, fish, and hunt for gold. Whatever that means, they love that. So I'm going to take three cards for you, but you have a connection, Mary, to your dragons. I do see the white, the blue, and a far away. It's not really orange, it's like a yellow orange, like the flame. It's like orange, then yellow. It's a very phoenixy color. But Mary Jones, yes, I have to, and 91, 91. Of course, I got to focus on you now. So that's twice endings. 9 plus 1 is a 10. Double 10, double endings, rebirth. QQ. Oh my gosh. Mary Jones, who are you? Twins. Yes, yes. All right, you're dragons. All right, so we got secrets of the universe or something very mystical here that is being shared. Oh my gosh, in regards to the devil system, secrets, devil, and then a messenger. So yes, there is something you have a memory. I honey, you will join with me or not, like pay attention. But it feels for is it Mary? Yeah, Mary. Dragons came in, they were brought into this universe a very, very long time ago, and
Mhm.
they were enchained, they were shackled up for an energy they had. And here is a messenger that is coming in. So you have a big relationship. And what I'm seeing also is you in communicating with your dragons. Your sword here could actually help at breaking that shackles there. There's something to you here. What are you feeling about Mary and her dragons?
One of her dragons is so ancient.
Hmm.
Um,
The white
like
one?
yeah, probably when they first broke through. So think about the universe. Most of the beings in this universe look like an iteration of a human being. Okay. Two arms, two legs, and a head. Okay. Most of the beings. Dragons don't really look that similar
Mhm.
because they have, different kind of skin. They fly, all of these things. And they were created in another universe and they
Mhm.
broke into this one. So the other universe was polarized as well. And just like you said, they broke in and then some of their DNA was stolen.
Yes.
It feels like one of the dragons, the ancient dragons that she's connected with, has been in chains for a long time.
I think
And
it's the white one.
yeah, probably has been, like they've been taking blood from him, feels like. So,
Yes. Yes.
um, it and creating experiments from his DNA. It feels like it's time for him to be free.
And you
And
can actually help him be free.
yeah,
Yeah, because you can have control. Yes, you can help. I see you be free. I see you be free. Do you want? Okay, I'm sorry, honey. I have to. Okay, so Mary, do you want the name of your white dragon? M I S E U L E. Okay, what is that? Miseule. How do I pronounce that? Masul? Masul. Masil, Masul, Mysul, Masul, me, seul, me, seul, me, seul. Oh, wow. Okay. This white dragon is called Missel. I am French, and now I just broke it up. Is it really the name? But this is what I'm being shown by Missel, so that Richard can like grab what, because I think it could be a frequency, the name that my ears can't understand. So we're putting it into English language, then transferred into French language. Me seul, what would that mean? Is I alone. He is alone.
Yeah.
He is shackled up. So we break it.
Yeah. So let's send in Titans. Okay, so
Titans.
and you guys can do this, okay? You can do this anytime you want to. Titans, more dragons. He's in a parallel, okay? And that parallel needs to be dissolved. Okay, so I want you to imagine that he's like in a cone, and that cone, he's coming out of the cone, and the cone is going to go away from him and off of him and dissolve. Okay, it's going to be pulled away. The parallel will just disintegrate and he will be free. And a unicorn is actually breaking the chains right now.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
yeah,
it's working. It
it's
works.
working. Yeah.
Oh,
So, by the end of the day, you're going to
hey.
feel a lot better. You're going to feel that it's done.
Yeah.
And he will go back to like the Akashic records and be healed back to his oversoul because he's a fractal of
Mm.
the entire dragon soul. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
keep that in mind. And as far as the straw and the man, I saw that one flash. Yes,
Yes.
you're going to get that. That's your stuff. Yes, you will get it. Yeah.
We're all
So
gonna
I
get
don't
it.
know who's saying that. I don't really care. I mean, everybody's in a different perspective, but if you want it and you allow it, you will have it. So, and I think actually everybody will get it. It may be named something else, maybe named universal basic income.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
only a title, it's only a word, it's a frequency attached to the frequency, my babies. Laura, I love you.
So she
Can
has
you heal?
sciatica.
Yeah. Well, can I heal your Sakai? I really want to. Um, it's a little hard to focus on healing on a Zoom like this or a live, Laura. But yeah. Okay,
I'm
so
working on it right now. And then
L5,
think about too.
L4
Oh, yeah. Is it out? L5 or L4?
feels. Okay, so let's work
Feels
on
pulled
it.
on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you guys want to work with your fascia. One thing that's really good for the fascia is nitric oxide. So like beets are really good for your fascia. If you have pain in your knees and your back, that has to do with muscles, it's usually fascia that's all tightened up and twisted around. So there's a lot of different ways that you can help that. I would go ahead and stand on the salt, just like Richard was saying. I've been sharing that a lot. But also you want to heal your energetic field. So think about where is it coming from? What kind of stress am I holding in that area? It usually has to do with something that is like messing up the foundation of your body. Hips are, you're holding on to other people's stuff, and sciatic is just right above your hip in your lower back, which is
Mm,
also holding on to other people's stuff, usually. That's where worry and all that, land. So, um, I would definitely think about that and I would extract it. And you really need to stretch the psoas muscles all out of whack, I
mm,
would say. And I'm not a doctor, but I am an energetic healer. And it feels like the psoas needs some real work right there. So, um, yeah. Yeah. And I go and I see a masseuse every other week. now to get fascia worked on. And it hurts, but it works.
Yeah, well, you got to break it
Yeah,
up, huh?
gotta break it
Yes.
up. Yeah. Okay. When will ascension symptoms start to? I feel like after this Mercury retrograde, it'll start to ease up a little bit, but honestly, every time I think something like that, it's like it gets redone. Like there's some other new thing that shows up. So 2026 is not going to be totally easy. By the time we're in 2027, like mid, I feel like things will really be a lot more calm. Um, so what are you asking, Richard?
Well, we got Jean here that is asking, was a white dragon, you know me and dragons, I zoom in, captured in China? Or was it AI? So, okay, so was there an actual white dragon captured in China? I get a yes. Now, I don't know what you saw, but I guess it would have been a video, maybe Instagram. Was that AI? See, we are changing gears, changing channel. And it's not going to a no, it's just flipping, going round and round. That's not a yes. That's not a no. So it's a strong possibility, but I do get that there was a dragon that was captured. Was it the visual you saw? See, we're changing gears again. So I get there's some truth about this. Now, I don't know what captured means because I
Mhm.
don't like that word. Do you mean like found or discovered or like captured and put in? Because dragons are not going back in jail now. That's over.
So I want to address one question while you're getting that. So 2026 is going to be a better year. Okay.
Yes.
Keep that in mind. But it doesn't mean you're going to feel perfect throughout the whole year because we're still getting a lot of light codes coming in. Okay. So even if you got into a med bed, it doesn't mean, oh, I'll never be nauseous again. Okay. So I think a lot of big things are happening in 2026. You can kind of see that they're happening right now. Like it's already happening. So don't feel like 2026 is going to be hard, but it's going to be fast and it's going to be kind of wild. And
Mhm.
how hard it is up to you. Like get into nature, get out and do other things, have joy, do things that are really good for you. And I don't feel like it's going to be as hard as 2025, but some people will. Some people who are like just waking up, it's going to be really hard for them. It's going to be
Mhm.
a slam bam, thank you, ma'am type experience for them. Like,
That's such a funny expression coming from you.
yeah, well, it's going to be really stressful
Yes,
for
yes, yes.
them. Yeah, so it's your perspective. And I don't feel like people are going to be struggling as much when it comes to money. But also, a lot of people, it doesn't matter how much they have, they're still unhappy.
Yes.
They haven't figured that out yet. So, really, your happiness is up to you, and your willingness to continue to grow is up to you. So, 2026 is a very fast year, and a lot of stuff's going to happen, and it's already happening. Um, but it won't be a calm year probably until 2027. And I would say mid 2027, actually.
Yes.
Yep. So it feels, I'm so grateful that we're here right now. But I mean, I was kind of surprised at how crazy people are right now. There's many people kind of like their last thing that they haven't learned yet. Oh, it's so loud, and they're kind of taking it out on other people and really trying not to learn it, and then they're being forced to learn it, you know. So we got to remember we're in a learning game. Okay. Do you feel that we'll get free energy in 2026? I feel like we'll get the beginning of it. And remember that the power lines are free energy too. They're just charging us. And I did see the other day that energy costs are going to drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At least in the US, they're going to be forced to drop.
Loves it.
Yeah. And
All right.
groceries. Yeah.
So we got cat. I love that. Cat, because two-time cats. I have ringing ears and dizziness. Yes, well, that is normal, sweetheart. You are hearing like frequencies, that are coming in. Um, I mean, some people do have like ear situations, but all that ringing in the ears, it's like hearing like heightened frequencies, and they are downloads. If it is too hard for you, you can request higher self, lower it, lower the frequency. I myself like it full volume. So I'm always hearing the frequency, the humming, the sound. But yeah, it's actually it's a download. It's a very good thing, I would say.
Yeah. Let's ask one question before we go.
Yes,
Okay. Is the brain and all the glands within the brain, are they upgrading right now? And
yes.
is that causing dizziness, some nausea,
Oh, that's a great question. It's
things
a
with
yes.
the ears, ear things? Yeah.
It's a big fat yes.
So we really need to drain the lymph. Okay. Get the lymph out of there. You can do different things. Castor oil packs are one of my very favorite.
Yes, I
And you
forgot
can
about
do
that part.
that like around your neck. You can put it on your face. You can do all that stuff. Help that poison get out.
Hmm.
Okay. Get it out.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pull a few cards on that?
Yeah. Because I think it's one of the last things to upgrade. And think about it, the pineal and the pituitary are in the
Yes.
brain. Yeah.
And the brain, right, is like you look at a computer, right? It has like a hard drive, a modem. We're in a simulation. Like, you
Yeah.
know, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hi, yourself,
And
Oversoul and Universe. Like, please share with us and the beautiful Golden Femi in regards to this last question. Or that question, and also like a cheerio old chap as we leave. Let's
yes.
do that more. Oh, a lot of people are stressed, babies, with the Nine of Swords. We explained that earlier. But this stress is blown out of proportion. Don't be too much stressing on life, all that, right? It's going to make you worried. You cannot sleep. It doesn't make it legit. We are talking about a restoration of Gaia right now with the lovers, or double whammy. People are stressed about things that are in control, like governments and all that. But again, like a restored Gaia is coming in. It's a double whammy. And then we have in a time of juggling, yay, nay. People are really juggling in the transition. This is what it's saying. People are stressed, but it's blown out. We are looking at the Garden of Eden, and it's a transition. People need now to make a decision. Where do I stand? It's up to all of us. It's very important and very sacred. Moving on, things are very confusing with the Seven of Cups. We don't even know what we're looking at. Things are changing daily, minutely. Like
Oh,
what you think you thought you saw, switch to something else. There's too much noise playing with our emotions right now at the heartbeat. But we got the Temperance here. Permanent ongoing healing, major arcana, cleansing the waters. Waters are emotion. Before that, we had the Seven of Cups, which kept us confused. We're distilling the emotions and we're moving on. Hi ho, silver babies. There is so much truth coming into us very shortly right now about news, but also about justice for the future. It's a surrender to the first card that came in, the Nine of Swords, that keep us sleepless nights, worried, like anxiety. This is angst. This is the end of that in the future. We surrender to the angst. And then we do have, because angst, you can't make this up, has put us in our head, self inflicted mental imprisonment. We are blind. This mind thing, so much like flapping hands and all the delusion, keeps us confused. But now Gaia is ready to crown and birth. Last ninth and final card. We are entering the golden era. So, accordingly to the cards, my family, if I may be of service, this is what we are breaking. We were taught to analyze everything, okay? That reptilian side, and analyze like the survival instinct, fight or flight, and all that. That is being disconnected. What is coming out now with the golden era is come within. Find yourself, hide yourself, speak to your higher self, make jokes with your higher self. You will refine your inner child, and then you are reborn, as in crowning, as in Gaia is doing, and you're her baby. Do you want to join her or not? I'm joining her. The
Yes.
end.
Yes. I love that. Love it. So if you guys want to talk to your higher self, I'm going to put the link below. Richard and I did a class on that. It was
Yes, yeah.
beautiful. And I just want to say thank you. I mean, this was really fun. And we will try and work our tech out a little bit better for the next time.
In 2 weeks, it'll be
Yeah.
Uncle Freak
It'll be
all
Richard.
over again. Ah!
So we will eventually figure it out.
We will.
Okay. Yes. All right. We love you guys.
We love you so much, babies. And don't forget, you are safe. You are loved. Now we let Gaia heal, and you are all the rock stars, the babies. We love you.
Yes.